Welcome to this session. In this video, I will show you how to work on AWS Redshift along with JasperSoft. In this video, we will see how to create a cluster in AWS Redshift, set up JDBC connection in Jasper Server, and create a domain and ad hoc view chart based on the JDBC connections we have created. So first we will go to the Redshift. So for that, we have to log into AWS. Okay, now we are into AWS Management Console. In this, we can see different services of AWS. So we are more interested in database. You can see that Amazon Redshift. Just click on Amazon Redshift. First thing what we have to do is to create a cluster. So we can launch a cluster from here. You can just decide on what type of node type you are looking for. So basically it gives you option of this one. So we'll just stick up to basic one, dc2.large. How many nodes we need? So we have 2 nodes for now. We have identifier, so this all just pops up for by default. So I'm just keeping as a default thing, and this is here the master username, and this is the username we'll use for connecting Redshift from JasperSoft, and the password. So I'll just give a password, and then we have advanced settings, but we are not going with the advanced settings. That is more of node configurations and advanced settings for the nodes. And also option 2, this is an optional information where you can assign the IAM roles on which user can access, and giving a permission based on the user. And just providing the basic details, I'm just creating on launch cluster. So now the cluster is being created. So if we just click on clusters, you can see that it's under creation. So meanwhile it's being created, it will take some time, so I'll just pause it for some time. So I just refreshed it, and we can see that the Redshift cluster 1 is available and it's healthy. And if you just click over here on the arrow mark, down arrow mark, you can see some information like cluster name, the node type, the zone it's available, the port number, the database name, the username. The one thing you can notice is about the endpoint. So this is what we are looking for, which is publicly accessible. So you need to copy this and keep it aside. Then now what we are doing is we just fill up the Redshift with some data. So for that you can use query editor, or you can use different tools to connect the Redshift. And as you can see, there are no tables here. So what we'll do is we'll try to create a table here and then fill the table with some data. Just click on run query. So the statement has completed successfully, and we can see this product table being created. Then we will have one more query window, and here we will try to load the data. And just execute this one. Okay, the query is completed. Okay, so now we'll load one more table. So we have Redshift data ready. Now what we'll do is, with this information, we'll go to JasperSoft and then try to create a data source here. So we'll just click on create data source. This option will keep it as JDBC data source, and from the list of JDBC driver, you can see that TIBCO Jaspersoft is already providing you with the TIBCO software JDBC driver. We have this class name, and now here you can just copy the host, which we have just pasted in this notepad. Just copy this. Just has a by default 5439. Database name as dev, which we have created. Name, we have AWS user, password is created, and then we'll try to click on create. Okay, we can see that the connection has been passed. We'll save this data source as Redshift Datasource. So now we have successfully created the data source. Now we'll do a create a domain. Click on create domain designer. Select the schema that is public. So we have these two tables here listed, so we'll just take both the tables. We can create a join, product ID, display, and take both these tables and click on OK. Okay, we have this domain saved. Now we'll just create an ad-hoc out of this domain. So we have this domain created. Select both the tables. We'll try to put some data here. So we have, for example, brand name. So I'll just put brand name here. And from the sales, for example, the unit sales. Of each brand name. You can see now that the chart is generated with brand name on x-axis and unit sales on y-axis. You can also create with fields, different fields and measures. Also, you can create with different reports, table reports, cross-tabs or chart with Redshift as a data source. So now we have seen how to create cluster, create a JDBC connection, and also to create domain and ad-hoc view chart. As a reference, I have referred to AWS site, which gives more information on the Redshift data warehouse and how to work with Redshift. So thank you for watching this video.